annual Healthy Schools Awards ceremony. Let's give ourselves a hand. I'd like to welcome our dignitaries, the Minister of Health, Seniors and Environment, the Honorable Jean Atherton, JPMP, the Permanent Secretaries for Health, Mr. Kevin Monkman, for Education, Ms. Valerie Robinson James, the Commissioner of Education, Dr. Lou Matthews, the Director of Health, Mr. David Kendall, the Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Cheryl Peak Ball. I'm going to step aside and... Oh, the mic's not on? Okay. How about now? Okay. I was trying to project my voice anyway. Thank you. I'm going to ask the Director of Health, Mr. David Kendall, and the Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Cheryl Peak Ball, to come and give us the introduction.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Healthy Schools Awards this afternoon. I was trying to think of what I was going to say as an introductory note, and I don't know, everybody's experience with school is probably different. Mine, I remember having a lot of stories told to us in assemblies, and often they use the parables from the Bible and things to illustrate points. And really, one of the ones that I thought may be appropriate was the parable of sowing the seeds. We often hear it referred to, when they're talking about mustard seeds and how they fall on the stony path, or they fall between the thorns, or they can actually be on fertile ground. And then you can actually reap a harvest 30, 60, or 100-fold. And the reason why I thought that was particularly appropriate was because that parable is about spiritual teaching, I think, but it's also about gaining a harvest, and also about, I think it could be also about ensuring that you have the correct environment to actually get the best harvest. And so when we think about the schools, obviously everybody's focused on things like graduation rates. And graduation rates are very much an output. But what is the outcome that we're trying to actually achieve? What's the impact we're trying to achieve? So looking at all these pictures of the young ones, the capacity in each one of those children is like those seeds. And we want them to actually grow up to be the new and thriving society of Bermuda. We actually want that to be the outcome. We want that to be the impact of all our labors. And so when we think back to the parable of the seeds, I think what we're being asked to do is to really till that soil and to create the most fertile environment. And that's what I'm confident that this partnership, this collaboration that we have, the Healthy Schools does. It doesn't just produce healthier children, it actually produces a better Bermuda. So I have a couple of other points I wanted to raise, and that was when we look at the mortality statistics for Bermuda. We have diabetes, 6% of our population, mortality statistics from diabetes. Chronic respiratory diseases, 12% of our population. And then we look at cancers and circulatory diseases, 30% of our population suffering in each of those categories. So these aren't just what's killing people. This actually affects people. These are chronic diseases. This is what's actually affecting people's quality of life. And these are things that unless we address them as a society, these will actually decrease the quality of life that we all enjoy. And a lot of these chronic diseases actually have risk factors. And I'll just explain, I've got a few notes here. A risk factor refers to any attribute, characteristic, or exposure of an individual which increases the likelihood of developing a chronic non-communicable disease. The major behavioral risk factors identified by the World Health Organization include tobacco use, harmful alcohol consumption, unhealthy diet, in other words, low fruit and vegetable consumption, and physical inactivity. So what I wanted to tell you is, how is Bermuda doing with those chronic disease risk factors? Well, some of the 2011 data that we have, which is being revised with our STEP survey, indicates that 13% of us are tobacco users. A third of us indulge in harmful alcohol consumption, which is binge drinking. 27% consume less than one serving of fruit a day. 17 almost 18% of adults engage in moderate physical activity less than once a week and could be considered sedentary. So we see the effects of that as elevated blood pressure, raised blood glucose, and overweight and obesity. Apparently, 2/3 of our population is overweight or obese. Some of these contributing factors are habits that are laid down in an early age. And we're confident that this Healthy Schools Partnership will help to reverse some of these trends that we're seeing. So virtually every school, through their partnership in the Healthy Schools program, is a health promoting school, which means that health is part of their school culture, and we want to encourage that and foster that and grow that. And I just wanted to finish by saying thank you. Well done. Everybody here is obviously, I'm preaching to the choir. I want to thank Marie Beach, and I look forward to hearing how the Healthy Schools program continues to go from strength to strength. And I know you have a lot of other speakers, so I'll finish there. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm really quite happy to be here with David and with the dignitaries in both ministries, because this is really such an important event, not just the celebration, and I'm very happy to see the seats have filled in because it is a time for celebration, but really because of what it means to our community. It represents particularly that we have the Commissioner of Education and our Minister of Health and the permanent secretaries here. It represents a true commitment to the link between health and education, and recognizing that health is not a nice to have in the education setting, and that education is crucial for health to be something that you have access to. These two things are so interconnected, and so the presence of all of you and the hard work that you've done over the year really attest to that, and as well the presence of the supporters and the policymakers within the Bermuda community. The ongoing challenge that we all have is to find a way to keep our young people safe and safeguard their values as well as their physical and emotional well-being in a society that's very aggressively marketing to them unhealthy behaviors and unsafe attitudes. And I don't need to tell all of you the challenge we face, but the point I'm trying to make is that the link between schools and the home life and what families do is extremely important to be maintained, and I believe that's what Healthy Schools collaboration does, just that. It creates a framework of support around our young people that links the families and the schools and the health environment, which is essential. We also in Bermuda have a national health promotion strategy. You've heard of Well Bermuda. Well, this is a framework which really organizes all of us so that all of the community partners are likewise coordinated and working together to really assure that our young people have the resources and have the information that they need and the support to make really good decisions. We have so many partners in this Well Bermuda strategy that it is quite, I think, something that we should be proud of in this community. Healthy Schools is a part of the Well Bermuda National Health Promotion Strategy. It's one element of it. And the partnerships that happen both within Well Bermuda and within Healthy Schools benefit schools tremendously because it allows the sharing of expertise as well as sharing of resources. So it's quite economical as well as efficient. Just to highlight some of the partnerships that we have, and there are quite a lot, just allow me to name a few of our partners in Healthy Schools. There's the Bermuda Diabetes Association, Pride Bermuda, CADA, Bermuda Cancer and Health, Manders Island Tennis Academy, Teen Services, Department of National Drug Control, Bermuda Police Service, Child and Adolescent Services, the Bermuda Hospitality Institute, the Argus Group, Gorham's, the Bermuda Heart Foundation. I could go on and on. There are over 30. And this is incredible, and this is really going to make a difference if we simply stick to the program, which is to continue with our partners in Well Bermuda and with the Healthy Schools collaboration. Last month I had an opportunity to be in Aruba with the Caribbean Community Chief Medical Officers, as well as the Caribbean Public Health Agency, or CARFA's Research Council. And one of the interesting things about that conference was that it was focusing all on our statistics around chronic non-communicable diseases, what David talked to you about. And our numbers are quite worrisome, particularly the projections for this next generation. However, one of the key focus points and take-home points from the conference was the importance of collaborations, community partners really working together around some very simple goals, like the goal to perhaps reduce adolescent obesity and overweight. And one thing I think we should be extremely proud of is that we are mastering this collaborative approach. Healthy Schools is one example of that, and so we should be extremely proud of the hard work and the cooperation year after year between educators and the health community in this regard. So I think we've been doing this quite a long time, but the important thing to remember is that the battle is just beginning, because one of the other points of this conference was that those who are marketing to our children, the big industries like tobacco, alcohol, processed foods, they are very well funded, very aggressive, and unremitting in trying to knock us off the straight path. So likewise, we intend to be aggressively promoting health with our young people, and I'm very pleased to see all of you, and I can thank Marie Beach Johnson for her aggressive health promotion. We thank you for that, and for all the organizers today. So I'll step aside and allow the awards to begin. Congratulations to all of you, though.
And we'll start the presentations to schools. That's what we're here for.
Am I going to? This is this, right? Right. Okay. Right. Dear guests, hopefully it's on. Dear guests, colleagues, and friends, I'm honored and extremely privileged to stand before you today to celebrate Bermuda's health-promoting schools. We know that healthy schools is important in helping to keep health in the forefront in schools, and that healthy schools represents the vital link between education and health. In addition, the Ministry of Education, the Department of Health, and our community health partners are linked to one another through a unified goal of ensuring that the children in our schools are healthy. We are aware that schools are involved in a child's entire developmental lifespan, from preschool to high school. Schools deliver their curricula, but they also realize that when their students are healthy, they're better able to achieve their potential. In the face of constant social change on any given day, schools expose their children to a variety of experiences because they understand that students should be taught across a broad spectrum of development to help them establish lifelong habits to become viable and healthy members of our community. Today, we're gathered to celebrate and recognize schools for their efforts at constantly promoting health to their students, staff, and communities. Again this year, a school will also be recognized for making great strides in promoting health as compared to last year. Healthy Schools recognizes that the culture and philosophy of each school is somewhat unique. In addition, each school interacts with its community in different ways as it promotes health. It was no wonder that the Healthy Schools Awards Committee had a major challenge in assessing schools again this year. Through the 8 components of health, the assessment process aims to help standardize health in schools. This year, a total of 31 of 33 schools were reviewed, including 6 of 7 private schools, 25 of 26 government schools. That's really good, and I'm sure we're all looking for that 100%. Those schools who will be recognized here today as we celebrate all school health promotion activities. Last year, 25 schools achieved a gold level award. This year, 27 schools did so, with 13 schools achieving 100% and a gold level award, and an additional 14 schools reaching the gold level. Today, we will present to you the recipients who earned Healthy Schools Recognition Certificates in 8 categories for schools and individuals. There's going to be a special recognition award and the Commissioner's Award for the Most Improved School and the overall Healthy Schools Award. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone. We will present awards for gold, silver, and bronze level achievement awards to health promoting schools that achieved a score reflecting their level of compliance to healthy school standards. This designation was designed to recognize those schools that achieved a standard within a specified range in all 8 of the healthy school categories. These health-promoting schools realize that health and education are linked and consistently develop and implement innovative health-related activities throughout the year, in which the students and staff readily participate. I will invite each recipient in ascending numerical order, ending with the highest finisher in each level, to come forward to receive their achievement award from Minister Jean Atherton. Bronze level, 70 to 79.9%, West End Primary.
And if a school doesn't have a designate, could the school nurse please step forward?
Silver level, 80 to 89.9%. In ascending numerical order, Prospect Primary, West End Primary, sorry, that is an error. Paget Primary. Gold level, 90 to 100% in ascending numerical order, East End Primary, Harrington Town School,
That's my old PTA.
Cedar Bridge Academy, St. David's Primary, T.N. Tatum Middle School, Sands Secondary Middle School. Gilbert Institute. Whitney Institute Middle School. St. George's Preparatory. Bermuda Institute. Dalton E. Tucker Primary. The Barclay Institute. Bermuda High School for Girls. Purvis Primary. The remaining schools received 100% in this category. Dame Marjorie Bean, Hope Academy. Victor Scott Primary. Clearwater Middle School. Francis Patton Primary. Elliott Primary.
We obviously have some busy ladies.
Somerset Primary. Port Royal Primary. Heron Bay Primary. Summersville Academy. Mount St. Agnes Academy.
What's on yours? Yeah, hang on.
West Pembroke Primary. Saltus Grammar School. Northlands Primary. Right here.
We're now getting down to the Healthy Schools recognition category for the schools, and we wish to formally acknowledge all of the schools that received recognition for their outstanding health promotion in 8 specific areas of health. And I would like to ask each school representative to come forward to receive a certificate of recognition from the Acting Permanent Secretary of Education and stay at the front for a photograph. The Healthy School Recognition Certificate recipient is the Bermuda High School for Girls. Bermuda High School for Girls has aimed to consistently deliver the required health education curriculum and provide students with opportunities to practice health-related knowledge. The next category is the Physical Education Recognition Certificate, and the recipient is the Francis Patton Primary. Francis Patton Primary has aimed to consistently deliver the required physical education curriculum and promote a variety of sports that all students can enjoy and pursue. Now we see why they have the Physical Education Recognition Award. The next category is the Nutrition Services Recognition Certificate, and the recipient is Purvis Primary. Purvis Primary has aimed to consistently promote healthy eating with its students and staff at all school events and during school hours. In addition, school staff was consistently encouraged to be a healthy role model to their students throughout the school year. Doesn't she look like a good role model for her students? The next recognition certificate is for the Counseling, Psychological, and Social Services recognition, and this goes to the Clearwater Middle School. Clearwater Middle School has aimed to consistently ensure that support from the school counselor and relevant health partners is available to students. As I mentioned earlier, as each recipient comes up, once you've received your certificate, if you could stand on the side, and then we'll have a picture taken of everyone. The next category is the Health Services Recognition Certificate, and that goes to the Saltus Grammar School. Saltus Grammar School has aimed to consistently ensure that all health-related policies and services are implemented for its students. The next category is the Family, Parent, and Community Involvement Recognition Certificate, and that recipient is the Mount St. Agnes Academy. Mount St. Agnes Academy has aimed to consistently encourage an integrated approach for enhancing the health and well-being of its students through the involvement of parents, guardians, and community resources in school activities. The next category is the Healthy and Safe School Environment Recognition Certificate, and that goes to West Pembroke Primary. West Pembroke Primary has aimed to consistently ensure that the school environment is healthy and safe, and that health and safety issues are reported and acted upon. This next category is the Health Promotion for Staff Recognition Certificate, and that goes to the Port Royal Primary. Port Royal Primary has aimed to consistently assist staff with maintaining and improving their health and well-being, and in doing so served as health role models for students. We're going to have the picture, blue picture.
Might have to have 2 rows for people in front. Taller people in back.
This is the Healthy Schools Recognition Category certificates to individuals and organizations. We now wish to formally acknowledge all of the individuals who received recognition for their outstanding health promotion across the 8 areas of health. I would like to ask each recipient to come forward to receive a certificate of recognition from the Minister of Health. Please share a few words with us. The Physical Education Recognition Certificate recipients. Through these individuals' delivery of the required physical education curriculum, she has constantly championed a variety of physical activities with her students. For the 3rd year in a row, she has been recognized for this award. Over the last 7 years, she has taught her students to jump rope. Under this individual's instruction, her jump rope team has provided jump rope demonstrations at a number of community events. Have we guessed yet? Yes. Okay. As a result of her consistent encouragement, her students perform with ease and confidence. This individual hopes that all of the students at her school will develop a lifelong love and appreciation for movement that can help them maintain optimal levels of health and fitness. Miss Mary Beth Aitken of Northlands Primary School is recipient of the Physical Education Recognition Certificate.
On her behalf, I'm certain that you're, and I've seen some of the jump roping demonstrations, so I know that these things are well.
Sorry to disappoint you, I'm not mistaken, but she does a fabulous job at our school. Thank you so much.
The second individual, another physical education health teacher, has been also exemplary. He has consistently encouraged his students to participate in a variety of physical activities. This year, he and his colleague continued to the FitnessGram application to track their students' assessment results and performance levels. Mr. Quincy Aberdeen of Northlands Primary School is a recipient of the Physical Education Recognition Certificate.
Good evening. I was asked to say just a couple of words about our PE program. Well, as you can tell by these two awards, that we have an outstanding physical education program. And I'm very thankful that I'm in a building where people work very, very, very hard to ensure the students have the best opportunities to achieve. I certainly am not Ms. Aiken. I do like to jump rope, and I do that at times with the students to encourage them, let them know that I'm with them. Mr. Aberdeen goes above and beyond the call of duties, just like Ms. Aiken, to make sure that the young men that he's involved with, actually they're out today. He had students out sailing. So that's why he's not here today. Ms. Aiken is watching all the children on his behalf. So we just once again would thank you for this award and appreciate everything that you do.
Thank you. Thank you. The Health Services Recognition Certificate recipients. This individual, a community nurse and school nurse, worked tirelessly this year to ensure that her schools not only received the medical services required, but also an emphasis on safety and health issues. Mrs. Nina Simone Minus.
Just a few words.
I love my job, and I love taking care of the kids in the schools, and we all do, not just myself. We all work tirelessly to make sure that the services are there for them and to help them along. So I'm just glad to be a part of the process.
Thank you. The Counseling, Psychological, and Social Services Recognition Certificate recipient. This individual, a school counselor, has consistently worked closely with her students. She has exposed them to health practices, character-building practices, social skills, and anti-bullying strategies. This individual helped to organize an all-boys club with YouthNet to assist the male students in developing skills that will enable them to become viable members of society. She works diligently with staff, parents, and students to examine the issues of concern and to problem solve. She is actively trying to impact the school climate through her classroom guidance. Ms. Tresca Trott, Victor Scott Primary.
Good afternoon, everyone. I just want to say on behalf of the Victor Scott School and the counseling program that we are deeply appreciative to be recognized for this award. We work as an entire team, so I certainly do not take full credit for this award today. We work as a team to help build our students to where they need to be. All of our children are leaders in one way or another, and we just seek to pull that out of each and every one of them in every aspect of their life. So thank you.
The Healthy and Safe School Environment Recognition Certificate recipient. This individual is the deputy at his school and a co-chairperson of his school Safety and Health Committee. He also works closely with Healthy Schools to ensure that his school is compliant with school health policies and health-related Bermuda laws. Through the years, he has championed holistic health at his school. This year, he worked tirelessly with his principal and school team to implement Gorham's Enviro school program with Andrew McKay and Sangeeta Iyer, which includes completing trash audits and enhancing the school's environment through the development of a beautiful and serene eco garden. Through combined school efforts, This individual has positioned his school to receive a Bronze Award for the Gorham's Enviro School program. Mr. Wendell Smith is the individual recipient of Healthy and Safe School Environment Recognition Certificate.
Good afternoon. Protocol having been established. What a morning. Had Bootsy recognized me on the radio this morning and now recognized here at Healthy Schools. On a serious note, I'd like to say that it is indeed a pleasure to work at West Pembroke, to work with and alongside Mrs. Wilson, who's a wonderful leader, but not just Mrs. Wilson, but a group of teachers who make it a true pleasure to come to school every day, and two of them are here today, Anita Jacobs and Frida Trim. And as the young lady said from Victor Scott, I cannot take credit for this alone because it has been a team effort where we've done a number of wonderful things. I have to give special credit to Andrew McKay of Gorham's. Next year in September, every child at our school will have their own water bottle, rubber water bottle, and they will have each of them sandwich containers so that we can continue with our trash-free lunches, because that's something that we strive to do this year, having trash-free lunches. The other thing I'm pleased to say that I'm sure you'll be interested to know is that we also this year worked on conserving energy at our school. And so we had children, each class had a classroom monitor who turned the lights off when the children went to art, music, or PE, or during the lunch hour. And just yesterday, Anita and I went to Belco to get the bill to compare April, May, and June of last year to April, May, and June of this year. And would you know that for each month we saved between $1,200 and $1,500 each month. Our bills were like, one month I know the bill was $4,900, and it came down to about $3,200. And so it's showing that these initiatives do work. So I want to thank Marie for encouraging us to continue with this, and just want to say that our motto at West Pembroke is to strive for excellence, and we take it seriously and try to do that every day. Thank you.
Healthy Schools Special Recognition Certificates to individual recipients. 2 outstanding individuals will be recognized for a special recognition certificate. I would like to ask each recipient to come forward to receive a certificate of recognition from the Minister of Health, and please share a few words with us. This individual gave generously of her time and labors every Saturday and Sunday for 6 weeks to bring her vision of a sensory garden for her special needs students to fruition. During this process, she was often seen moving heavy boulders and metal benches. She used her own funds to purchase items for the garden and solicited parental and community support to ensure that this garden was truly beautiful. Ms. Frida Trim of West Pembroke Primary is the individual recipient of the Healthy Schools Special Recognition Certificate. Very good.
Usually I'm a person with many words. As I stand here in front of you, I think of our students, and I think of the word collaboration. And what we do at West Pembroke School, we work together for the same common goal. And my work was for our students. So again, I put our students first, and I will continue to put our children first. Thank you again.
This individual generously gave of her time at no charge to chair the ECO team. Tasks which she completed included emailing overseas personnel, compiling charts, assist with the implementation of the trash audit, updating the school eco-bulletin board, and meeting with Andrew McKay of Gorham's for the Enviro School program. The recipient is Miss Enid Jacobs and West Pembroke Primary School.
Well, good afternoon. I think I can't say it any better than what my colleagues have mentioned before, but it's a great honor and privilege to work alongside every family member here at West Pembroke School. So thank you.
Healthy Schools Health Services Recognition Certificates to schools. This year, these schools demonstrated the highest rates of participation and cooperation with the School Screen and Seal program provided by the Oral Health section of the Department of Health. I would like to ask each recipient to come forward to receive a certificate of recognition from the Minister of Health. And please share a few words with us. The Barclay Institute is being recognized at the senior school level. Whitney Institute Middle School is being recognized at the middle school level. Gilbert Institute is being recognized at the primary 3 level, and East End Primary is being recognized at the primary 2 level. Can the recipients come forward, please? The Barclay Institute, Whitney Institute Middle School, Gilbert Institute, and East End Primary. You want to get a photo? No. Thank you. Healthy Schools Recognition Certificates to Community Health Partners. Barrett's. In strict compliance with the Healthy School Nutrition Policy, Mr. Bruce Barrett has consistently ensured that only plain, unsweetened water and or 100% juice is provided at school events and for sale in school beverage vending machines and cafeterias since 2005. Do we have a representative from Barrett's? Okay. Dunkley's. Mr. Michael Dunkley and his team have consistently ensured that his company is compliant with the Healthy Schools Nutrition Policy. Dunkley's now delivers only plain, unsweetened water and or 100% juice to school beverage vending machines and cafeterias. Mr. Dunkley also readily changed snack vending choices in the schools to be healthier and consistent with the Healthy Schools Nutrition Policy. No, okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Certainly, congratulations to all the schools, principals, teachers, and leaders who have received awards so far. It's my pleasure to present the inaugural Commissioner's Award for the Most Improved School. The Commissioner's Award for the Most Improved School is being presented to the school that improved in all categories of health and or its overall level of compliance to the Healthy School standards as it promoted health throughout the year. This school's ratings were compared to its own from last year, and when compared to all other schools on the island, were found to have improved the most. Please join me in congratulating Mount St. Agnes Academy for receiving the 2014 Commissioner's Award for the Most Improved School. Give them a round of applause.
All this movement is very healthy. The Healthy Schools Recognition Award for most bonus points representing extracurricular activities and all categories of health. The Healthy Schools Recognition Award for the most bonus points is being presented to that school that involved its students in the most extracurricular activities representing all 8 components in all areas of health. Please join me in congratulating Northlands Primary for receiving the 2014 Healthy Schools Recognition Award for the most bonus points.
The Healthy Schools Award is presented to the school with the highest level of compliance to all healthy school components and standards and Bermuda laws. In this case, this school achieved 100% for their assessment. This award plaque is being given to a school that consistently promoted health to its students, staff, and families throughout this year. A 13-way tie that included this school was broken when bonus points for the out-of-the-box activities for each health category were added up. Each bonus point represents an extra activity. Through the years, Healthy Promoting Schools has responded positively to guidance and support from Healthy Schools and thus has made vast improvements in every health area, including increasing safety and health aspects of the school as a part of the healthy and safe environment component, producing lesson plans and tracking students' physical education performances for physical education, providing their students with a summer fitness program which complements the Fitnessgram program, liaising with community health partners such as Pride Bermuda to provide all year levels with Pride's PATH program, and the Department of National Drug Control to provide P1 and P2 students with the ALS PALS program, and having their students participate in the Government House Garden Club. At this school, teachers do not reward children with food, but consistently use other creative ways of highlighting students' achievements, such as awarding non-food rewards in the form of green card awards. This recipient understands that school achievement is largely dependent on students maintaining good health and that school activities can be divided into 2 broad categories, academics and other, with other being health. Each activity outside of academics relates to health. Finally, this school understands that health and healthy schools are actions that happen naturally every day as a part of the school's overall culture. The winner of the Healthy Schools Award 2014 is Northlands Primary School. And Mr. Charles Joynes, school principal, is here to accept the award on the behalf of Northlands Primary School and make some brief remarks.
I can't believe that I'm at a loss for words. But like I said, at Northlands, what I've asked teachers to do, and even parents actually, is to always come with your A game and do your best. We encourage our students to do their best. We encourage the staff. And there's no way this award could have been given to Northlands because of the principal. It's because of what my teachers and staff do, not just the teachers, but the entire staff get together and make sure that we do the things necessary. I do believe in being healthy. I do believe in the things that, and I talked with Mr. Smith early this year because we're doing some of the similar things of turning off the lights, and I started that at Northlands, and we're certainly seeing the same types of things that you're seeing at West Pembroke. But we're certainly thrilled to receive this award. Being I'm just coming back home, I have no idea if we've won this in the past or this is the first time or the third time or what have you. So it's the first time. So we're really going to celebrate. We celebrate our successes at Northlands, and we've had several successes in this very quick year. And I'm just so thankful to be in a place where people work very hard for children. It's about our students, not about us. And I think that we're going to continue to move forward and do that for children. Thank you so much for this award.
I want to thank all of you for coming today. Do we have a lot to celebrate? Collaboration that I see every time I come to your schools. Thank you for welcoming me. I know at times I'm very intense, but thank you so much. It's all about the children, and Healthy Schools also has concerns about the adults who care for our children. So many of you know that I'm a personal trainer, and I care about adult health because we are the ones who model health for the children in every action, whether it's good or bad, but we're hoping the health is on the good, in the good column. Children will follow what we do. And in closing, I just want to let you know we're planning on going green for the assessment next year. I'll be bringing each of you a flash drive. You will have the option of either submitting your binder. I love the binders, by the way, but I do know how much work it takes to compile that information. Or you can use the flash drive. Okay, so I look forward to our 9th annual Healthy Schools Award ceremony next year. Thank you very much for coming.